Hello YouTube, my name is Latricia and welcome to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful for your presence. I wanted to talk about past attempts and past failures that you may have experienced in your life. I want to talk about something that you may have tried to do constantly and it just didn't work out. And it just felt like you had every obstacle in front of you. You felt like it was just a door slammed in your face always. And every time you may have even intuitively been told to like do this, and then you did that, and then something crazy happened, and it's just like, what is it? Why can't I do it? One, I wanted to let you know that you were not failing those times. You know, those were not failed attempts. You were preparing. And not only were you preparing, but God was preparing you. God was preparing you for what was to come. God knew the doors that are going to slam in your face when it truly matters. God knows the obstacles and how hard it is to get whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. God already knows the requirements, and you needed to be sharpened. You needed to be stronger and tougher and built. And so don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, baby. Personal, baby. Don't take it personal. Okay, as Monica told us in the 90s, all right? Don't take what God is doing personal, especially if you know that you weren't doing things to cause things to happen. You weren't just making poor choices. You weren't, if you were somebody who was like really wanted to do it, really wanted to make something happen, doing all that you could, trying not to create negative karma in your world as you tried to get there, and it still wasn't working out for you, I'm telling you, this is your story. This is your journey, is that God was preparing you and sharpening your skills, honing your abilities, honing in, helping you be aware. And this is the thing. God gave you the gifts, whatever they are. God gave you those gifts. God gave you your talents. And sometimes until we have a hard knock or an obstacle, we can't sharpen them. Think of a pencil, a real literal pencil. Now, if you're in Gen Z, I don't know if y'all use pencils or not, or what y'all do, but if you're in like millennials or up, we used to have to sharpen pencils, right? And let me tell you, that pencil was, I want to take you back to like when we had those like cool little pretty different color multiple, like those cool pencils that had the designs on them and everybody wanted those. And especially if you were a girl, like man, the design that used to come on pencils was amazing, right? Imagine you opening a fresh pack. The pencil is going to be blunt, flat blunt, right? For that pencil to be usable, for you to use it for its purpose that it was designed for, you couldn't use it straight out the pack. I mean, eventually they started sharpening pencils and having them ready to go out the pack. But back in the day, pencils used to come off. They used to be just, have the lead on the inside, and it used to be cut off blunt on the chopped off blunt on the top, eraser on the bottom. So the tool that you needed for the purpose that it was designed for wasn't prepared out of the package. Many of you were not prepared out of your mama's wombs. Many of you were not prepared just because you landed on this planet. There had to be an environment that had to change you. Just like that sharpener had to be specifically designed to change, that pencil had to go into an environment, right? That changed its shape, that transformed it to look different than it did when it went in there. It came out looking different than it did when it went in. And guess what? It came out sharper. It came out usable. It came out ready, and it came out able, capable, and ready to do and live in its purpose of what it was designed to do. Ooh, now I'm telling you, when I started this video, I did not know I was going to use that analogy. So it's just coming to me and it's flowing, and I'm receiving it and I'm sharing it with you, because I'm telling you, if this message has come to me, especially since I certainly didn't plan, I wasn't thinking about this before I turned the camera on. It is meant for you. Whoever's watching this, God has sent it to you because this is a message for you. Those obstacles, those tries that felt like they were failures, were literally the pencil sharpener that was designed specifically for you, the pencil with the cut off blunt, to get sharp. Now, the longer that pencil is in that sharpener, the more prepared it is. I mean, you know, it can't be in there too long unless you're going to just sharpen the whole pencil and it doesn't ever get to be in its use. So you can't be in training forever, or you can't be in that sharpening forever, and you won't be. You are only going to be in there as much as you are needed to be in there for you to get sharp enough to live in your purpose, to do what you were designed to do, because our Creator, God, Allah, whatever you want to label the energy of our Creator, designed all of us for different reasons, and designed you specifically for a reason, and He laid it in your heart. And it's oftentimes the very thing that you're the most afraid of doing, the thing that you feel the least capable of doing. You know why you feel the least capable of doing it? Because even though you were born with you may have been born with the natural raw talent of it. You know, you may have been born with it in your heart, like, I truly want to do this one day. But you weren't born sharpened, right? You weren't born with all the skills and equipment that you needed to do what you needed to do. You needed to meet people that helped you get sharpened. You needed to get knocked down. That helped you get sharpened. You had to meet all kind of sharpeners, right? And you think that it feels good on that wood, like a real pencil? Do you think it feels good to be sharpened and shaved? It don't, honey. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm sure that little piece of a tree is feeling like, why are you cutting my pieces off? Like, this does not feel good. It hurts. Put your finger in there and turn it. I tell you one thing, it's gonna bleed. You don't want to do that. Please don't do that. But that's just an example. It doesn't feel good to be sharpened. It doesn't feel good to not make the goal every time, but that's okay, because sometimes the goal is just to sharpen you so that you can be ready and prepared for what you were designed to do, for the purpose that you were designed to live in, for the reason that people needed to see you, or you needed to show up doing whatever it is that you're doing. I don't know what it could be, you know, it could be literally anything. It could be designing cars. It could be, you know, making cute little ceramic pots or something. I don't know. It literally could be anything on this planet, because everybody's purpose is so diverse. I mean, just making cute little beautiful things for people to look at, or something practical. You know, everybody's purpose is so different, you know, but it's in your heart. It's etched in your heart. It's etched in your soul. And you know it more than you could ever realize. But just know that you were never a failure. You were never a failure, baby. You were never somebody that wasn't ever designed to make it. You were designed to make it. That pencil sharpener was never there to keep you from ever writing, or, you know, being used to do what you were designed to do. That pencil was designed specifically for somebody to use it to write, to use it to put ideas in physical, tangible form, in visible form, so it can be seen for other people. And you are that. You know, you had to go in the sharpener and come out different, come out transformed. Unfortunately, the hard knocks are what does it more than the easy times. The easy times feel good and we're grateful for them, but the hard knots are different. They sharpen you. They build you. They grow you. They make you know that the status quo was not good enough. And let me tell you something. It's not good enough for you. You are meant to be greater. You are meant to be sharp. You are meant to be usable by God, or whatever it is you want to call it. I call it God in my culture. In your culture, you may call it Allah. In your culture, you may call it source, energy, whatever it is, whatever you want to label it. You were designed specifically for a reason. And some people have many talents. So your reason may not be one specific thing. That's not what I'm saying. But, just be mindful that you're here for a reason. Your obstacles are in alignment with the reason why you're here. So they're not for naught. They are your obstacle. You know why you feel like you're the only one going through it? Because you're not the only one going through it, but you may be the only one going through it in your world because it's your purpose. It's different from everybody else's in your world. You're meant to write a new story. You, as that pencil that's transformed, you're meant to produce something different. So just know that. Just know that you never failed. You never were meant to not make it. You're going to make it. You were designed to make it. As long as you don't stay in the pencil sharpener too long because you think that either you got to continue to be sharpened or you think that you're not ready to be used and to be for somebody to write with you, or if you just feel like that's all you're going to be is in that sharpener. It's not. That was only a tool that God used to get you where you needed to be so that you can therefore be usable. Be stronger, be smarter, be clever, be equipped with the skill, more talented, whatever it is, more talkative, more sociable, more socially intelligent, more compassionate. I don't know what it is that your sharpener has brought you into your world, but whatever it is, it's built you to be what it's trying to build you to be what you're supposed to be. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go because this video is already longer than I wanted it to be. But I'm just here to tell you, please keep going. Get out of the pencil sharpener when God says it's time, and allow yourself to be used so that you can live in the purpose for which you were designed. All right. I am sending you so much love. I love you, whoever's watching this video. And I'm sending you so much positive energy. And I'm telling you, you can do it. And please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Liking the video helps the algorithm and it helps more people get this message. And again, subscribe so that we can build our tribe and build our community of other people who are, positive and supportive of each other, because that's amazing and that's what we're here to do, right? So all right, so till next time, peace. I love you. Bye-bye.